Okay, we are going to continue to work on problem solving. Good morning, afternoon, whatever time of day this is for you. I don't want red, that's an unhappy color. So let's first read the problem. Billy has a gift card with a $150 balance. He buys several video games that cost $35 each. After the purchases, his gift card balance is $45. Write an equation to help find out how many video games Billy bought. So, the first thing I'm going to do is write down what we are being asked to find out. This one is actually asking for an equation. So we are asked to write an equation. That will show how many video games Billy bought. I know that's a lot of writing, but we need to know the significance of the fact that it's not really asking how many video games he bought. It's asking for an equation. So the fact that some of you guys could probably figure this out but not know what the equation is, I'm going to attempt to show you some different ways to figure that out. Step 2. What information from the problem do you need? We need to know the balance of the gift card, which is $150, cost of one video game, which is $35, and how much he has left, how much money he had left. Okay, now at this point, this is where it's talking about how do you figure out the answer. So you're going to go at this several different ways. But the reason why we start thinking about this is because sometimes we can figure out the equation based on just using the numbers or explaining what you did. So I will subtract $35 as many times as it takes to get his balance of 150 down to $45. So I probably should have put that he had $45 at the end. So when you know that, what you're thinking through is that you're doing 150 minus 35, which is 5, 4, 115. So I subtract 35 again. 0. 11 minus 3 is 8. Not to 45 yet. So 80 minus 35 is 45. So I will guess three video games. But again, it is asking for the problem. So I need to think about what I did up here. And if what you want to do is write it repeating the subtraction, that's fine. But what we did is we took 150 minus 35 minus 35 minus 35 equals 45. But this part should be written, we figured it out by doing 35 times 3. But this 3 was the number of video games he bought. So since we did not know that, we did not know how many video games he bought, we're going to call that X. So this right here should be replaced with an X for our unknown variable. So X equals the number of video games bought. But see, here's where it's interesting. A lot of you could probably figure out the answer, but not know the equation. So just because you don't know the equation, that's only part of the answer. So don't give up. If you miss that part, unless that's the only thing that they're asking, keep going and make sure that you can get the answer. So this is what they actually want. So this is the answer. Because what they're asking for is the equation. If what they were asking for was how many video games did he buy, then you guys could have solved that using this up here. If it asked for both things, maybe write the equation and then tell the answer. Well, if you don't know the equation, that's fine. At least you have missed half of it and not all of it. Attempt the equation. Don't give up. Continue trying. But that's why sometimes if I can figure it out, but then I have to think about, well, what did I not know? Well, what you did not know is the unknown. It's your variable. Problem solving tends to be something that students struggle with, but the fact is I'm determining there's so many different ways to go about it. You guys need to continue to not give up. Use your brains. You've got them. You're all smart kids.